Hey, so I got a request this morning to show you guys my vegetable prepping that I do, and it turns out that I was doing this anyways this morning, so it worked out great. So this is what I've been doing for the last 20 minutes, maybe 30. So once a week, sometimes maybe every 5 or 6 days, sometimes it's a little bit longer than that, but I try to just spend 30 minutes in my kitchen and I just wash and chop and peel and cut, and a lot of times the kids will get involved or my husband will help, but this just saves a lot of time. And so when I get home and I want to grab a bag of potato chips, maybe I'll grab some carrot sticks instead, or some cauliflower, because if it's ready to go, it's just a lot easier and obviously more convenient. So first, I kind of start off, I'll show you guys this. This is my sort of menu for the week. So as kind of the week before, so I start going through our fridge and just thinking of what we're going to eat the next week. And so this is what I've come up with for the next few days. Now, we won't live and die by this, but it at least gives us kind of an idea of what we're going to have. I can kind of plan certain nights are going to be busier. Like I know my husband's going to be gone one night this week, so I'm going to take the leftover roasted chicken from this night and make a chicken soup for the kids so I don't have to worry about it. We're going to go skiing today, and so pork sausage tacos are super easy, so I know I can do that. So it just kind of gives me an idea. And then on the flip side of this, I make my grocery list. So as I'm thinking of things that we're going to have this week, I can write down what I still need to get. And then I just keep this on the fridge, or I'll keep it in my little calendar agenda book that I have, so that I can just quickly go to it and write things down as I need to. You could also obviously do something in your phone, but I'm old school and like pen and paper because I'm just old enough. That's how I feel. So anyways, we have some asparagus. I usually don't wash my asparagus unless it's going to be 24 hours or less before we're going to eat it. And I'm not quite sure when we're going to do the salmon yet. So it's in the freezer, so I'm not going to do anything with this yet. The cauliflower, broccoli, carrots, these are great because they're pretty hardy. And so you can wash them, cut them up, and have them ready to go. And they're going to last for, at least a week, sometimes longer. I do try to let, especially the cauliflower, dry out just a little bit before I put it in the fridge, because the moisture, sometimes it will mold a little bit faster. So that's ready to go. My broccoli, so if maybe instead of, the asparagus one night, we want to do steamed broccoli, or this is just a lot of times for hummus or veggie dip. The carrots, zucchini, I'm going to add this to our spaghetti sauce tonight, or not tonight, later this week, just to get a little bit of extra veggies. Actually, my 4-year-old chopped these, believe it or not. We have this little chopper that works great. The celery, I just pre-chopped this for the chicken soup, so that when I go to make that this weekend, it's easy and ready to go. And then these are my carrots I'm going to do for the soup. So I usually don't peel carrots that I roast or put in soups. I just wash them really well, and then just chop them up. The little bit of bitterness that's on the skin is fine. I'm not going to taste it. And then we've got peppers. My kids love to just snack on these, and then we'll use the ends. So typically I either give these to my kids, we call them pepper flowers, and they love to eat a pepper flower. It's just the end of the pepper. But sometimes if they don't eat it, I'll just chop it up, and then we'll put it in maybe our spaghetti sauce, or we'll add it to an omelet or to put on top of a salad. And these usually last, again, 4 to 6 days in the fridge. So again, they're super easy, which is nice. I've got some lettuce pre-washed and cut up. This lettuce actually is looking kind of sad, so probably need to eat that sooner rather than later. And then we're going to do a cabbage slaw for the tacos. So I have this ready to go. Cabbage is another one that will last a couple weeks in the fridge, which is great. So we'll make a slaw out of some of this, and then I'll add some of it to actually probably the salad that we're going to use. Maybe I'll add it to the chicken soup, and it'll just cook down. This is just so easy to have, and you can just add it to various things that you're making. You can kind of play around with it and see what you like. If you're early post-op, it might be a trickier food to eat. Sometimes it can cause a little gas. Sometimes it's just a little bit too fibrous. But if you put it in like a soup or a casserole, it cooks down and kind of wilts just enough that you can typically tolerate it really well. So I think that's it. So like I said, this will probably last us a good 5 to 6 days. And like I said, it took 30 minutes, I think. So I just literally put a podcast in and started going to work. And I don't mind it when I do it that way because my mind is busy. And so it doesn't feel like it's so much of a grind when I can at least have something fun that I'm listening to.